Stop what you're doing right now and watch this message.
Hiya, everybody. Java Jet in the booth coming at you live. This is WRQX, The Wildfire, where the music's hot, the talk's hottest. And when I'm into studio, the temperature rises, 'cause I am the hottest around here, baby. That's right, you heard it on here first. Anyway, I want to tell you guys and gals about this YouTube morning live stream. And fudge! Ugh! I forget where I saw or heard about it. Guess I need a refill of some Java in my mug to stimulate my brain cells more. Ha! Oh well, it was floating through the Ethernet. I got the 411 somewhere. It's on, like I said, on this YouTube channel, Motobaum Virginia. His morning live stream is called Coffee Break Crew. And it's not just about coffee. It's just what you need before the day gets crazy. Coffee, good company, some laughs, a little spark to light you up. Start your day off positive. They've got a great community of friends. So join them, share some stories, and get the support you need. And if life's dragging you down, they'll lift you right back up. And between you and me, when I had my own coffee break the other morning, I decided to sneak a peek. Yeah, I can be a little devil sometimes. Turns out, Motobaum Virginia's not just slinging coffee. He's a tattoo artist and a biker. Hence the moto, right? Bet you didn't think I'd know that. Fooled ya, huh? I'm no dumb blonde, 'cause these fiery highlights don't lie. Anyway, from what I saw on his stream and Instagram, you'll find out he's one hell of a tattoo artist. I've been thinking about letting him put one on me, but it's in a very private spot. TMI? Maybe. And that's the best part. You never know who's gonna show up or what the conversation's gonna turn into. I love spontaneity. Don't you? It makes life more exciting, fun, wild. Every coffee break is different. Always fun, always unpredictable, and always caffeinated. So don't miss it. Every Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wake up with Motobaum Virginia and the Coffee Break Crew. Your daily dose of coffee, community, and a whole lot of surprises. This is Java Jet. Keep your mugs hot, your heads banging, and your wild side turned all the way up. This is WRQX, The Wildfire.
All right! Hey, are we ready? Hey, hey, everybody! I'm Rocket Queen 71, and I'm coming at you live from Rocklahoma! Welcome to the change, our spirits reborn. Stand our ground until dawn breaks free. Queensland Brigade. Yeah. Beneath the moon, we will crush the chains of fear. Heavy metal hearts of herbs the spade will clear. Smoke and thunder, it'll break the darkest sky. In the place of truth, watch the darkest sky. Queensland Brigade guiding through the darkness. Soldiers of change, our spirits reborn. Stand our ground until dawn breaks free. Queensland Brigade. Flames are free and watch them burn. Healing like the world will turn. One by one, leaders fall. Victory's call, we hear it all. Queensland Brigade guiding through the darkness. Soldiers of change, our spirits reborn. Stand our ground until dawn breaks free. Queensland Brigade. Don't let the world bring you down. There's always hope for the willing. Don't let the world bring you down. It's not over, you're not alone. Don't let the world bring you down. There's always hope for the willing. Don't let the world bring you down. It's not over, you're not alone. Don't let the world bring you down. There's always hope for the willing. Don't let the world bring you down. It's not over, you're not alone anymore. YouTube blocked me with my own video. Yeah! Blocked by myself from myself, oh gee. Thanks YouTube for flattering me. My face, my clip, my freaking video. And I still got blocked. What a hell of a joke. Got blocked. What a hell of a joke. Got blocked. What a hell of a joke. Kid, block. What a hell of a joke. Unfriggin' real. Could have been worse, right?
Yeah, hello. I'm really not sure if this is what you all do, but I really don't have anywhere else to turn.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
My kids are out of state. My buddies from the army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I miss so much time with her. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called.
Okay, sir. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's to all my vices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crisis, crisis, crisis. I can guarantee there's gonna be a 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 crisis. I wish a medicine could fix me before a razor blade can nix me. I wish a holy man could save me before the devil could erase me. I'm so tired of doctors and pills. The diagnoses have lost their thrill. What's a murderer with nothing to kill? Well, a murderer with nothing to kill can't calm down. Breathe out. I close my eyes and count to 10. I'm not okay, but I pretend. I clench my teeth and hold my breath. I bleed away till I forget. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crisis, crisis, crisis. I can guarantee there's gonna be a crisis. I can guarantee there's gonna be a crisis. I can guarantee there's gonna be a crisis. I can guarantee there's gonna be a... Close my eyes and count to 10. I'm not okay, but I pretend. I clench my teeth and hold my breath. I bleed away till I forget. I close my eyes and count to 10. I'm not okay, but I pretend. I clench my teeth and hold my breath. I bleed away till I forget. I don't get to forget.
You heard me. Fentanyl. One of the most common drugs in overdose deaths can be found anywhere in your kids' home. As on the street. Learn the
I
facts.
pray
and start a
you'll
life-saving
be
conversation with your kid.
alright.
The big three signs of an opioid overdose, such as one from fentanyl, are slow to no breathing, unconsciousness, and pinpoint pupils. How you can check for those three? For slow to no breathing, you're gonna place your hand on the person's chest to feel for the rise and fall of their breath. You can also place your hand under their nose or over their mouth and feel for their warm breath. To check for unconsciousness, you're gonna start by shouting the person's name and asking if they can hear you. If they don't respond to you verbally engaging with them, you're gonna cause some painful stimuli. To do that, you're going to give them what's called a trap pinch. You're going to pinch the corner between their neck and their shoulder as hard as you can. If you try that on yourself, it hurts. So if you do that to somebody who might be overdosing, they're not going to respond. The third sign that you're going to check for, which is the telltale sign of an opioid overdose, is pinpoint pupils. So how you're going to check for that? You can use a flashlight like the one on your smartphone. The person's probably going to be unconscious, so you're going to lift their eyelid and shine the flashlight into their eye for 3 to 5 seconds. When you move the flashlight away, normal people, you will see their pupil get bigger when the light is no longer in their eye. Someone with a fentanyl overdose, their pupil is going to remain pinpoint, very tiny in the middle of their eye.
It is absolutely critical that you call 911 when somebody is overdosed, because that makes sure that they get the medical attention they need, and that could very much save their life. Many states have what's called a Good Samaritan law, which protects people who call 911 when they're in the possession of drugs from being arrested for having those drugs in the moment, because these laws are meant to encourage people to do the right thing when someone's overdosing.
Narcan is an opioid blocker. It's going to go into the bloodstream and knock any opioid off of the receptor. And it's going to reverse that overdose so that that person has a chance at life. We're using the term Narcan, which is a brand name. The actual generic is naloxone, and there are many brands. The side effects of intranasal naloxone or Narcan, if somebody was not actually overdosing, the chance of having a serious health problem as a result are very small.
This is what Narcan looks like. If you're ever in a situation where you're going to administer Narcan, you should have already called 911. To administer Narcan itself, all you have to do is take it out of the package. It looks like this. You're going to insert the plunger into the person's nose, either nostril, and then press the pink button down. After that, you're going to want to clock about 2 minutes. The person should respond to the Narcan within those 2 minutes. If they're unconscious and not breathing, you will literally see them go and begin breathing again. If that doesn't happen within the first 2 minutes, continue doing that every 2 minutes until the person responds. If they don't respond after 3 doses, you're going to want to start giving rescue breaths.
One more thing to remember about Narcan is that anytime it's given, a person needs to go to the hospital. Opioids can last longer than Narcan. So the Narcan might reverse the overdose initially, and then the Narcan wears off, and guess what's still in your bloodstream? The opioid. Can find those receptors and they can re-OD.
Narcan and naloxone in general is now approved over the counter. Everyone should be trained in how to recognize and respond to an overdose.
If you're a person who needs opioids and you have a dependence on them, it's very useful to use a fentanyl test strip to determine if there's fentanyl or one of its analogs in the substance you're about to take. If you are in your 20s, 30s, and 40s and you're getting some cocaine, you should know that cocaine has been contaminated and the frequency of contamination is rising.
Fentanyl test strips can be used on any drug as long as you prepare that drug correctly. So we instruct users to crush whatever it is in its entirety, mix that up, and then you use about 50 milligrams of that powder.
There is a risk of getting a false negative. The test may not pick up the particular analog. The dilution rate might not be right, so it's not foolproof. Because the problem is inconsistent dosing, you can't shave some of a pill and use that as your sample and not be 100% sure that there's not fentanyl in the other portion of the pill. And you certainly can't test one pill from a baggie, have it come back negative, and be confident that the rest of the baggie does not contain fentanyl. The main takeaway from that message is, if anyone presents a pill to you and says, don't worry, this has been tested, that is not a true statement. And you cannot trust any pill that you get on the street.
Well, the expectation is that you don't take any pill or powder that's coming from an unregulated source. But if you did, it is a non-negotiable to carry Narcan with you. It is a non-negotiable to not use alone. And it is a non-negotiable to test your drugs. These are the steps you have to take. While it's not perfect, it's the bare minimum to keep yourself alive.
Every day's the same. All the liquor in the world can erase your pain. You can grab another bottle, but you can't escape. And its lonely curse to see who kills you first. If you've been waiting for a sign to change your life, I pray to God that today is the day I can't watch you drink your life away. If you've been waiting for a sign to change your life, look no further. Suicide is a form of murder. Don't let this poison the roots of your family
Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone.
I wanna get back to where it started, but I don't know where to begin. Where everything you do is wholehearted, it's a feeling that comes from within. Well, I know, even though it may seem like a notion, I do believe that I will be that old-fashioned mole stuck down in some hole, making mountains out of a hill. It's all about love. Come on, everybody, the greatest gift you find from above is all about love. Oh yeah, it's all about love. Too many souls these days have been so ill-advised. Their minds are all scattered. But those who lie and criticize are just the devil in disguise. It don't even matter. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna spread love any way that I possibly can. Say hello with a smile, and doing it all the while giving a helping hand. It's all about love. Come on, everybody, the greatest gift of all from above is all about love. A world that's undivided, standing more united as one. It's all about love. Caring for each other, share with one another again. It's all about love. Oh yeah, it's all about love. Beyond the sky, there's a love like no other kind. Beyond the sky, look for the signs.
Hey everybody, this is Rocket Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. How's it going? It's Thursday. Prepare to get thunderstruck. Seems like my hugs on here are powerful because with the last stream that I had, my live stream went poof, poof. Just from giving Carrie, Rob's neighbor, a huge bear hug. My hugs are electric, guys. They can cause blackouts. Anyway. How's it going, guys? How's it going? How's it going? This is round 2 of the Queens Light Brigade wildfire stream. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope life's not dragging you down. I hope you're not being brainwashed, frazzled by all the white noise that's going on with social media, YouTube, Reddit, Facebook, whatever. Turn the phone off at times. There's a lot of bad juju on there. I know it's easier said than done. But when you feel like the whole weight of the world is on your shoulders by every scroll you're doing, scrolling your life away, there's a problem. Time to back away from the phone and do something else. I have problems with that, guys. I will admit. Last night I was up till like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I was going to end up having a short-circuited brain with all what's going on. And believe it or not, guys, it does affect you and me. In so many ways, guys. The world's getting darker and darker and darker. It's a spiritual war going on, guys. It is. Just look what happened with the election, with the election in New York City, when tens of thousands bowed down several times in Times Square. And apparently 9/11 was erased from everybody's mind. Deep breath, Vic. You guys, let's do this. You and me, let's just take a huge deep breath in and then just let all that negativity out. You ready for this? Let's do this. Ready? Let's do it one more time. I've had a rough night, guys, with setting up my stream. There's something going on with Streamlabs, and like I said, apparently my hugs, my cyber hugs, are electric. They cause blackouts with live streams. And I blame Carrie. This is a huge moment for me, guys, because I haven't been in the studio in 3 weeks. I've been doing live streams on my husband's Xbox One X series, streaming pinball. And last night, it was Jim versus me playing Jackbox Party. Guess who won? At the end, that lucky dog. Lucky dog. I'll get him. I'll get him back. But, I didn't think I was gonna come on here. It feels good, guys, but I'm like, I'm a little tense. I'm sweating. My husband has my fan going. I think the fan, you know what, the fan, oh my God. I think the plug got out of socket. Or maybe not. Wait a minute. Oh no! I guess I turned it off by mistake. I'm still dripping with sweat. I hope the fan doesn't you know, interrupt the obstruct my voice, the stream, and all that. Wow. Life is still good, guys. Life is still good. I am grateful for the opportunity I have for live streaming. The only reason why I stream, guys, is to help others. I do not do this for the money. I do not do this for the fame. I've had my 15 minutes of fame. It almost fucking killed me way back when. For those that are new here, welcome. I'm Rocket Queen 71, coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. Let me tell you a little bit about myself and my story. I've been in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. I should have been dead years ago. I've had plenty of consequences with my addiction and alcoholism. I lost my kids. I was homeless. Ended up in jail. Ended up in a lot of rehabs, detoxes. Been to places where I never thought existed. So I've seen a lot. Been through a lot. And that's why I'm here, live streaming. Because if you are struggling with addiction of any kind, whether it be alcoholism, crack, heroin, fentanyl, alcoholism, and or if you're suffering from depression, anxiety, OCD, maybe schizoaffective disorder, maybe schizophrenia, you're self-medicating or whatever, I'm here to share my experience, strength, and hope with you guys. So you too can get hope into having a better life. To actually live, not to exist, live. To experience genuine joy in your life. And yeah, getting yourself clean and sober sucks at times. Because you don't know if you're coming or going. You don't know what's going on with your brain of yours at that time, because it's like trying to rewire itself, and it's like, oh my God, I need a hit, I need a fix, I can't deal with my emotions anymore, get me out of here, it's too overwhelming, Been there, done that. And look at me now. I'm living in Hickville, Oklahoma. And I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Hey, Leah, what's up, girl? Wait a minute, don't go. Hold on. Apparently, my hugs are electric, and it blacks out the whole live stream. Let me give you a hug real quick. How you doing? I hope, fingers crossed, we don't get blocked out. I know, I don't know what was going on. Ed, how you doing? Thanks for being here. I truly appreciate you, and you know that. I love you. Yep, that's all we can be. Your hugs are great. Hugs. Good. I haven't been in this studio in 3 weeks. I've been live streaming through my husband's Xbox One X series. I've been, whacking balls a lot. Instead of whacking his balls, I was whacking balls with Elvira. Woo-hoo! Yeah. The Elvira tables really bring back a lot of good memories. And if I had an arcade, if I had space, or if I built a mini arcade in the back here, I would choose the two Elvira tables. A lot of good memories. And then I would pick like Pinbot, High Speed, Addams Family, Twilight Zone. You know, and believe it or not, Zen Studios really does a fantastic job on their tables. You know, there used to be another game called Pinball Arcade, and that was developed by Farsight Studios. And my son Sean, when he gave me the Xbox in 2014 for Christmas, he got me, Pinball Arcade from Farsight. And I was like, oh my God, this is so realistic. The ball physics and everything. And then Farsight Studios lost their licenses from Bally and Williams. And guess who got the licenses of the pinball machines? Zen Studios. And when I first played Zen Studios, I said, oh, this is so cartoony. Yeah, look at that. Nah, I'm not, But Zen Studios, I mean, they have like, Star Wars tables, like licensed tables like Star Wars, Marvel comics, and all that, Yeah. Zen. Tai Chi, right? When you say Zen, you think of Tai Chi and what? I guess Dragon Ball Z or something? I don't know, but yeah. But for the longest time, because of my pain issues, my depression, anxiety, that's all I could handle was just playing Zen Studios Pinball FX. Because my thoughts were like a pinball and a pinball machine. But if you have, I'm going to tell you something. Even you look up on your phone, they have Pinball FX for your phone. I mean, I want to play pinball on the phone. I would play it, like, say, on Xbox, PlayStation 5. Yeah. If you got a computer and stuff, go on Steam, get yourself some Zen Studio pinball tables, and we'll have a tournament. Trash talking aloud. But then last night, Jim and I played Jackbox Party 4, and I needed it, and he needed it too. When we play these games together, we have a good time, and I was surprised that I said, well, can I stream it? Because usually when I say, can I stream it? And it's like, oh, I don't want to be, playing on stream. It's no fun, blah, 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 blah. And then when, he gets into it, he has fun. So I am trying to create not just a wildfire change. I'm trying to create a community game night. And it would probably be on the weekend. Could be Friday, could be Saturday, could be Sunday, whatever. You know. And, you know, when people were coming on, like, the stream, you know, it's like, you want to play? All you need is your cell phone. And they're like, no. And then Dean, my brother, Motor Bomb Virginia, said, oh, this game's too complicated. I'm like, no, it's not. You just have to make up a lie and hopefully somebody will choose your answer and, you know, you get points. But when we streamed on Mixer, you know, people were having a good time just with Jim and I, you know, like, you know, pushing each other's buttons and stuff. Like with, you know, Red Dead Redemption, or like with GTA, or I think Battleship we played a few times, or whatever, you know. And I'm hoping, and I don't push it on him, like today with the outside stream, he was outside looking at the chemtrails, by the way. That's another story in itself. And so I went out there, and I was setting up and whatever. You know, you might like an app that does more split screen and interactive options. I will see if there's one I can suggest. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait a minute. Yeah, like co-op play. But the thing is, you know what? I think we can do it. But I don't think it's gonna work. See, for him to play, say, Battlefield 6 or The Call of the Wild, The Hunter, and whatever, he has to keep my gamer tag on and then switch over to his gamer tag. And that's how he can play, you know, the games. So I don't know if we have to try that out. It could work. I guess we'll just have to see. But I you know this. I've been trying to create an army, you know, the Queen's Light Brigade, to uplift each other, to support each other, to stand with each other, to, you know, create a wildfire change to diminish the darkness in the world. And I know we're not going to get all the darkness, guys, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it, right? I want us to get back to the community. I want us to really be a strong force to be reckoned with. You know? And there's a lot of people out there, and you know it yourself, Leia, that you know, people want to be a part of something. They want to be a part of a group or a community. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. Right? I'm committed. You know that. I mean, actually, like, I was AWOL. I was MIA for two weeks or more. My back was, forget it, okay? I ended up in the hospital. I didn't live stream. I didn't contact anybody. And here people are, you know, like, and then another thing too is I got a new cell phone and we got fiber optic finally. Yeah. We finally got fiber optic. Only took 10 years to get in this rinky-dink town. So people were like messaging me on Instagram, on my phone, or what, you know, and they're like, what happened? And I mean, there were a lot of people worried. You know what I mean? And if you haven't seen me in 2 days or more or whatever, something's up. But I didn't relapse. I'm very strong in my recovery. But like with Dean, with Motorbomb Virginia and stuff, he thought something happened, okay? Like maybe I died or he probably, well, I was in the hospital or what, you know. And, but something divine happened to me and Dean. Something told me, Vic, message Dean and just say you're okay. And you apologize, you know, and all that stuff, right? So I'm like, hi, Dean. I hope you're getting this. And all that. And he's like, oh, hell yeah, you know, whatever. He was so happy to see me. He says, I had a crazy day today, but I'll tell you about it in a few minutes. And something happened that's very heartbreaking. That goes against the order of things. He told me that his daughter passed away. And when I wasn't expecting that, I was like, oh my God. So I feel God said, Vic, say something to Dean, right? And then that happens, my heart sank. And it was his firstborn, too. And I'm not going to go into details or whatever, but please have your thoughts and prayers go out to Dean, to Motorbomb Virginia. He needs all the prayers and good vibes. And that night, I think we talked. Something happened with my mic or whatever, so I had to talk to him on my cell phone and all that stuff. So I said, I got to do something for him. You know? And I just felt like God, you know, put me at the right place at the right time. For him. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason. So he's been getting to know my husband, Jim, and Jim's been getting to know Dean because they love Judas Priest and Scorpions and, you know, all that, right? And I'm glad, you know. I think Jim and Dean would be great friends, okay? Because they have so much in common. So I gave him a little something, and I said to Dean, I said, "Are you going to be at work tomorrow?" You know, and you know, because you know, I just want to know if he would get it, right? And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, good." So I got him a little something. I got candles. You know, it says like in memory and he actually made like a short. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to make a short and stuff. You know what I mean? And all that. And but he messaged me back. He said, "Now I know why you asked me if I was going to be at work." It was all coming together when the guys in the front gave me the package in the back. He works at a tattoo shop. In fact, wait, you know what? I'm sweating here. Give me like 2 minutes. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to stretch my back. Hang tight there, girlfriend, okay? I'm sweating, and it's terrible. I will be right back.
Alright! Hey, are we ready? Hey, hey, everybody! I'm Rocket Queen 71, and I'm coming at you live from Rocklahoma!
what you're doing right now and watch this message.
Hiya, everybody. Java Jet in the booth coming at you live. This is WRQX, the Wildfire, where the music's hot, the talk's hottest. And when I'm into studio, the temperature rises, 'cause I am the hottest around here, baby. That's right. You heard it on here first. Anyway, I want to tell you guys and gals about this YouTube morning live stream. And fudge! Ugh! I forget where I saw or heard about it. Guess I need a refill of some Java in my mug to stimulate my brain cells more. Ha! Oh well, it was floating through the Ethernet. I got the 411 somewhere. It's on, like I said, on this YouTube channel, Motobaum, Virginia. His morning live stream is called Coffee Break Crew. And it's not just about coffee. It's just what you need before the day gets crazy. Coffee, good company, some laughs, a little spark to light you up. Start your day off positive. They've got a great community of friends. So join them, share some stories, and get the support you need. And if life's dragging you down, they'll lift you right back up. And between you and me, when I had my own coffee break the other morning, I decided to sneak a peek. Yeah, I can be a little devil sometimes. Turns out, Motobaum, Virginia's not just slinging coffee. He's a tattoo artist and a biker. Hence the moto, right? Bet you didn't think I'd know that. Fooled ya, huh? I'm no dumb blonde, 'cause these fiery highlights don't lie. Anyway, from what I saw on his stream and Instagram, you'll find out he's one hell of a tattoo artist. I've been thinking about letting him put one on me, but it's in a very private spot. TMI? Maybe. And that's the best part. You never know who's gonna show up or what the conversation's gonna turn into. I love spontaneity. Don't you? It makes life more exciting, fun, wild. Every coffee break is different. Always fun, always unpredictable, and always caffeinated. So don't miss it. Every Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wake up with Motobaum, Virginia, and the Coffee Break Crew. Your daily dose of coffee, community, and a whole lot of surprises. This is Java Jet. Keep your mugs hot, your heads banging, and your wild side turned all the way up. This is WRQX, the Wildfire.
Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone.
Well, you've all felt darkness before, right? That's what this song is about. This your song. It's about something we're not supposed to talk about. We're not supposed to talk about suicide, right? Because it's scary. It's really scary. Everyone here's been touched by it one way or another. We all struggle. We all know what darkness is. And if you are feeling like you need to take your own life, please do not. Please wait. Please talk to somebody. Somebody loves you always. There is someone who will listen. And I love you. No matter what. No matter what you've done. You are not alone.
How's it going? Name's Jack Havoc. I've had friends, family, people I love go through the darkest corners of this life. Some came back, some didn't. So yeah, I take this seriously. I was raised in a little town named Wharton, New Jersey. It's North Jersey. We don't dance around the truth. I show up, I get loud, and I fight for what matters. Just like Rocket Queen. This isn't just a stream. It's a mission. Connections matter. We're turning awareness into action. Live with Rocket Queen 71. So don't just watch. Enlist in the Queen's Light Brigade today. Because strength in numbers, that's how we push the darkness back. Peace.
Queen's Light Brigade, we're marching through the night. Electric soldiers, we ignite the fireplace. From the shadows, our voices scream loud. We tell the dying, make the heavens proud. Queen's Light Brigade, guiding through the darkness. Soldiers of change, our spirits reborn. Stand our ground until dawn breaks free. Queen's Light Brigade. Beneath the moon, we will crush the chains of fear. Heavy metal hearts of purpose fatal clear. Smoke and thunder, it'll break the darkest sky. In the place of truth, watch the darkest sky. Queen's Light Brigade, guiding through the darkness. Soldiers of change, our spirits reborn. Stand our ground until dawn breaks free. Queen's Light Brigade. Flames are free, and watch them burn. Healing like the world will turn. One by one, leaders fall. Victory's call, we hear it all. Queen's Light Brigade, guiding through the darkness. Soldiers of change, our spirits reborn. Stand our ground until dawn breaks free. Queen's Light Brigade.
We all make more than 35,000 decisions a day. Most are small, but some can be life-changing.
When it comes to taking care of yourself, the most important choices can be hard to make. Like having a tough conversation instead of ignoring a buddy's call.
Or being there for support, not assuming things will just get better.
Or fighting through challenges rather than giving up.
And while we all face thousands of choices every day, there's one that can make all the difference. Today, make the decision to be there for the veterans in your life, for your community, for yourself. Learn more at BeThereForVeterans.com.
It's like trying to stay sober in a river of wine, or trying to find a silver lining where the sun won't shine. We all die for the diamonds, the gold and the pearls. Hell, it's hard to find heaven in the devil's world. But I ain't found him down here. So won't you sit down aside, show me which way to turn? 'Cause hell is hard to find heaven in the devil's world.
not globally known, but I found my voice, sharing strength and hope. That's my choice. I've been down, yeah, I felt the pain, but I broke those chains and reclaimed my name. No more shadows, I'm stepping to the sun. Recovery's my story, and it's just begun. So listen close, I got something to share. From the depths of despair to the freedom of care. Since 2004, I've been crack free. 2011, I let alcohol be. Now I'm living a life that's blessed and strong, helping others find where they belong. So let's go, cause it takes two to make a life feel right. It takes two to bring hope to the light. Hit it. My name is Rocket, I got a new concept. Turn the pain into power, that's the next step. I walk the road, and I know it's tough, but you can rise no matter how rough. I'm living proof, yeah, it's not too late. Recovery's real, and it's worth the wait. From the ashes, I built this dream, helping others chase their dreams. I'm not a preacher, just sharing my view. If I can make it, then so can you. Cause I'm Rocket, the queen of the mic, spreading hope and love every single night. It takes two to make a life feel right. It takes two to bring hope to the light. Hit it. Minds get strong, don't need the old highs. My faith and strength help me rise. No more running, I face my fears, turn struggles into joyful cheers. If you're lost, no, you're not alone. You can break free, find your way home. This is my stream, my mission, my art, sharing hope to heal your heart. And so let's connect, yeah, let's inspire. Let the world like a blazing fire. Recovery's power, it's real, my friend. It's a journey that never has to end. It takes two to make a life feel right. It takes two to bring hope to the light. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. It takes two to make a life feel right. It takes two to bring hope to the light. Hit it.
The Queen's Light Brigade, we're marching through the night. Electric soldiers, we ignite the fireflies. From the shadows, our voices scream loud. We tell the dying, make the heavens proud. Queen's Light Brigade, guiding through the darkness. Soldiers of change, our spirits reborn. Stand our ground until dawn breaks free. Queen's Light Brigade. Yeah. Beneath the moon, we will crush the chains of fear. Heavy metal hearts of earth, the spade will clear. Smoke and thunder, it'll break the darkest sky. In the place of truth, watch the darkest sky. Queen's Light Brigade, guiding through the darkness. Soldiers of change, our spirits reborn. Stand our ground until dawn breaks free. Queen's Light Brigade. Flames are free, and watch them burn. In the light, the world will turn. One by one, leaders fall. Victory's call, we hear it all. Queen's Light Brigade, guiding through the darkness. Soldiers of change, our spirits reborn. Stand our ground until dawn breaks free. Queen's Light Brigade.
sorry for the long intermission, guys. I had a stretch, and I had to cool myself off, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer than it should. But here I am. It's showtime. Hey, everybody. This is Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. How's it going? Thursday. I hope you are going to get thunderstruck by my message and my electric hugs that actually black out live streams, especially mine. Woo! What a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, man. I will admit, guys, that it feels good to be back in the studio. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe the reason why my live stream that was outside, blocked out, was for a divine reason. To get me back in my studio! Yeah! Yeah! But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Please have your thoughts and prayers go out to my dear beloved brother, Dean Motobomb, Virginia, who recently had a heartbreaking loss in his family. His daughter passed away unexpectedly. Shock. No parent should have to go through that. Years ago, one of my best friends, Richie, hung himself, unfortunately. And his brother, his brother was on my baseball team. Two of them. In Denville, New Jersey. Spitality Kitchens and Denville Auto Parts. And his father, Mr. Cook, was like a father figure to me. And he was a town drunk. Okay? And Richie's wake was my first. And, you know, I could still remember walking up to the casket and you could still see the marks on, you know, whatever. Then I walked over to Mr. Cook and Mrs. Cook, and Mr. Cook just, years later, you know, the last rehab I went to, Mr. Cook took a meeting to the rehab where I was. And that was the last time I saw him, and he was dying of prostate cancer and stuff, and you know, and I know he's proud of me now. You know, I know he is. But he told me, he says I was sober when Richie hung himself. I was sober. And I was like, what? I was going, wow, I didn't know. I mean, yeah. So I had a couple other friends that lost their kids too, unfortunately. I hope to God that I don't have to experience what Mr. Cook did. What Dean is going through. Every morning when I get up and when I lay my head on that pillow, I pray to God, please keep my kids safe. Especially in the world we're living in. And I'm going through a situation with my son who is in Portland. And unfortunately, he's going through alcoholism. He's going through addiction. He's going through mental illness. He's just in a bad spot. And I don't want to get a phone call from a police officer or from a county coroner up there or his girlfriend saying something happened to Sean. So please have your thoughts go out to my son, and hopefully he will find the light. He will get help. I would truly appreciate it. I'm glad my mom doesn't know about Sean, because I think it would just kill her, you know. But as far as my mother goes, I use my mother's playbook. And that playbook is tough love. And she used a lot of tough love on me. It saved me. You know? Do I have gripes and resentments still about that with my mother? No. No. She had to do what she had to do for herself and for my kids. When I did the right thing by getting help, even though I was doing it for my mother, my kids, the courts, probation, whoever else I was doing it for, it wasn't working until I did it for myself. Yeah, all those times, you know, planted seeds in my head, and sometimes it was a total buzzkill. When I think back to, like, you know, going to meetings and all these AAs and NAers and whatever, you know, start talking in my head, total buzzkill. And I laugh at that. But, hey, look at me now. I'm living the dream in Rocklahoma. I should have been dead years ago, guys. can still have a good time without drugs and alcohol. I can still get crazy and wild and have a twisted sense of humor and live life without drugs and alcohol. Yes, including pot. I'm not excluding pot. A drug is a drug is a drug and all that. And you know, we can go down that rabbit hole and stuff. But I'm old school. Okay? People can, you know, say, oh, it's God's gift. It's an herb. It's not a drug. And all that crap. It's all natural. Yeah, so was coke and heroin before they processed it. People can come up to me or talk to me on the live stream or whatever and saying, well, you know, but Rocket, you're on drugs, prescription drugs. You know, they're not addictive. Well, first of all, any pill can be addictive. Even aspirin can be addictive. Okay? I get where you're coming from. And some people are like, well, pot's a lot better than pharmaceuticals and stuff because you don't know what they're putting in that shit. Well, look what's happening with the pot. Okay? They're doing a lot of crackdowns in Oklahoma with certain things, with certain dispensaries and these farms that are pretty much ran by the Chinese. And they're not just run by the Chinese either, okay? Not all of them, okay? I'm just saying. You know? Everybody has their journey they're on. Okay? God only knows I try to justify certain things like, well, hey, at least I'm not on crack and heroin. I'll just drink beer. I'll just drink the booze. But guess where it led me? Down the same freaking road. Almost killed me. Okay? So, if I sound like I'm judgmental, I'm not. I'm just telling it like it is. You know, I know people that I've come across saying, well, I'm not mentioning any names, I'm not mentioning any streamers' names, not you know, whatever, okay? It's neither here or there. You know, they're like, well, I quit alcohol. I quit drinking, but I'm still smoking pot. Me? A drug is a drug is a drug. And I think the reason why I drank so hard towards the end was I was trying to keep myself from the dope. I truly believe that. I knew the alcohol would end up the same way as the dope and the crack. And I just hoped I was going to die in the process. Like pancreatitis or alcohol overdose or whatever. And yes, you can overdose on alcohol. So if you know, there's a term called "kill before you're sober" that Demi Lovato coined. Okay, whatever. Everybody has their own journey, you know. Live and learn. And, you know, I will be there for them. Whoever it is. It could be you too. You know? So, I just have to pray for them. I have my in-laws that smoke. Oh my, but they're on their journey. You know, they both know that I would help them out if need be. So anyway, guys, you know, I am here for you. And I just want to say that I know I have to earn your trust. I have to build trust with you. I completely understand that. Because it's like I tell my story every day when I'm on stream or whatever. And I tell you guys out there, if you're struggling with drugs and alcohol, addiction of any kind, I will be there for you. You can talk to me in the chat. And if not, I understand that. You can find me on X. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You know. We'll find a way to talk. Instead of talking on here. If you really want it bad enough, if there's a will, there's a way. And I reached my hand to you guys. Grab my hand. grab my hand. Hold it tight if you must. I'm not going to let go. I'll go on that journey with you every step of the way. I mean it. I genuinely care about you guys out there. Guys, I really do. Life isn't a bed of roses. Who is that? Oh, Muskogee's out. Hi, Muskogee. He's going through a hard time with his ear and being bullied by yeah, being bullied by Cherokee and all that. At least he's out of the hole. Muskogee. Anyway, speaking of cats, hold on. Wait, I don't know if you could. Whoop. Can you see? Can you see Cherokee in the hammock? We got that cat tree a few days ago, and the cat tree was supposed to be for the 3 little additions we were gonna get in the house. And guess who took over? Yeah. He made himself right at home. And so, yes, we had 3 little Indians in our family now. And maybe tomorrow I'll show them to you. But we finally got him in the house. And I'm going to tell you something. I was so stressed out about it because I thought we were supposed to have the cats in the house by a few days ago. And it didn't happen. And I'm like, here, Jim feeds the little ones outside and all that stuff, and they fool around with them and whatever. But when I come around, oh my God, here she comes, and they just scatter like So he's like, he kept telling me pretty much, listen, my way is better than yours, Vic. I think my way is gonna work. And here he's like carrying the kitten and whatever. And he puts him in the cat tree, and then he jumps down. I'm like, you should just shut the door, and but something positive came out of tonight, and that was the 3 kittens actually came to the house while I'm stressing about my stream, and Jim comes in here and he says, you gotta see this. You know, you're missing it. You know, they're prancing around, they're playing, they're, you know, a lot of stuff. And I went out there, and sure enough, all 3 were in the house. I was like, hi, honeys. And they're like, oh. So that's a big load off my mind. And so that made me happy. You know, that made my night. You guys made my night too. By being in my studio made my night, except for the issues I was having with Streamlabs and everything else. I mean, come on. I haven't been in my studio in 2-3 weeks, right? Of course I was going to have some technical difficulties. It had to happen to me. So we worked things out, right? I didn't go into full panic attack. I was sweating like a hog. And all that stuff because it was so hot in here because of all the lights and, you know, that's why I call it the wildfire. You know, it's just, whoo, jeez, God, you know, hotter than hell. Good album by Kiss, by the way. R.I.P. Ace. Anyway. So, I am going to try to set something up. I'm hoping I will get a kitty cam or something for that corner. I had to try to figure out that Stream Deck. I've had that Stream Deck for 3 years. I still haven't set it up yet. You know, it's like, what? So I can imagine all the updates it has to do, right? But I want this community and it's not for me, guys. Just because I'm like the general or the admiral, whatever you want to call it, you know, I'm no better than you guys. I'm your equal. And I mean that. I'm open to suggestions. I want to have a community game night. Let's make this happen, guys. Let's create something bigger than ourselves and be proud that we're a part of it. So, Oh, excuse me. And so, I think this community will be something special. You know. The world needs more God in it. The world needs more humanity back into it. The world needs more compassion, empathy, sympathy, respect. Positivity. And I know you guys out there want it too. You don't like to see the way the world's going. So let's create a wildfire of change to diminish the darkness in the world. And we might not get all the darkness in the world, guys, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. See? Yeah, and Muskoge's like, he agrees. So, it feels good to be back. And I promise, guys, and I promise you that my intros won't be as long as this one was on this live stream. I can do PSAs during the stream. I'll have to, put it all in there, like cram it all in there, and still looking at the clock saying, oh my God. And I'm looking at like, my scenes on Streamlabs. And what? His ear really hurts him. His ear's puffed out. And hopefully soon I'm looking for Cherokee. What's the matter? Cherokee's not in here. Not anymore. But, like I said, I'm looking down at my scenes and stuff, and I have to, make new PSAs for certain things. Call to actions. A lot of work, and the thing is, guys, when I'm in a lot of pain with my back, I cannot sit in this chair for long. You know, and I get so angry at my pain because it's like I had so much to do and all and all, you know, and but it's all worth it. It's all worth it. So anyway, I'm looking in the back there, like, you know, with my lights and my subscribes, you know, sign, and here, like, there, the Wildfire, Rocktastic, Atari, yeah, we're back in business, baby. I am proud. I will say this, and I'm not trying to be cocky or anything else, and I'm not trying to be narcissistic. I am proud of what I built. You know, and it might not be much, but I'm proud of it. And I know this will sound cliche. You know, it's like if I only saved one life, it was all worth it to me. And I mean that. You know. Anyway. So, guys, it turned out to be a good night. With the stream fired back up again, with the 3 kittens in the house. My husband's like, yes, she's back. She's back. She's back. Like, she's back. Now I can have the TV back. You know, she's back. Rocktastic. You know. And I feel like I've been productive today. And my back right now isn't that bad. It's like this, okay? It's still back there, pun intended. But, you know, it's tolerable. So, I want you guys to smile and just reciprocate on the positive vibes that I'm radiating toward you with. Do something for your neighbor. Do something for your loved one. Do something for your family member. Call them up if you haven't talked to them in a long time. Go to your neighbors and ask them if you can do something for them, like maybe go to the store or rake their leaves or you know, just talk to them, see how they're doing. Do some random act of kindness to a stranger. Like a simple thing, just opening a door for somebody. Or maybe paying for their coffee or their groceries, or, you know, give them a compliment. Saying, I like that shirt on you. I like your smile. You have a nice smile. And believe me, there's people are like, what? Huh? I get that all the time in Jersey. They're like, why are you talking to me? You know, like, always on the defense, you know? Because the more you give to people, the better you're going to feel for yourself. I know for me, when I stream and I help others, I feel good about myself. In order to keep my sobriety, my gift of recovery, I have to give it away. Because if I'm not of service to you guys, you know, something's not right. A lot of people helped me on my journey. A lot of people helped me in my journey and made me the person that I am today. And I want to give you hope, inspiration. So you too can have a better life like me. That you too can receive the gift of recovery. And believe me, guys, the gift of recovery keeps giving back to me. And like I said, I'm grateful for everything I have. Even at my darkest times, like with my back pain or whatever. There's always something to be grateful for. So anyway. Smile, guys. The day's almost over. And I just want to thank you, each and every one of you, and you, for showing up. The more you get involved with the chat, the more you'll get out of the stream. And that's with everything in life, you know. But I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Much love, respect, positive vibes. Woo! And I will see you in the next one, guys. And if you can think of a game we can all play, let me know. Let me know. Or if you have any suggestions for the Queens Light Brigade or the stream, let me know. I'm open-minded. So, be the light of the world. Don't get sucked into the darkness. Don't get frazzled and brainwashed by the white noise. Do something for yourself. And with that, I'm Rocket Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters. I hope you were thunderstruck today by my live stream. I'm signing off. Have a good one, guys. Until next time. And thank you for all the support and love